Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Thursday, September 27th, 2012. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, Tennessee's unemployment rate is up. We'll tell you who will be the Tullahoma Christmas Parade's Grand Marshal, and the students at Robert E. Lee Elementary School recognize their CEO partners. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
Are you looking for a new car dealer that offers no games, no gimmicks, no hassles? Then look no further than Russell Barnett Kia. Keith Barnett here today with my nephew Clay to tell you about the all-new 2012 Kia Optima. Yours today for $21,995 after rebates and incentives. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. No games, no gimmicks, no hassles. My question is, tell them, Clay.
Why buy anywhere else?
Smoking tobacco accounts for 3 of every 10 fire deaths in the United States.
Tullahoma Fire Department, need you en route to a structure fire, 202 Main Street, heavy smoke showing. Neighbors advise child trapped inside.
Lighters, matches, and associated smoking paraphernalia are the leading cause of preschooler fire deaths. We as firefighters know that most structure fires can be prevented.
I've got one!
Command, this is primary search. We have a victim. Need EMS to meet us at the front door.
Please help us to give you a fighting chance. This can be prevented. Contact the Tullahoma Fire Department for a free home safety inspection.
Welcome to Camino Real, home of the area's most authentic Mexican food. Expect quality service in a friendly environment that features the only truly authentic Mexican food in the area, with favorites like tacos, fajitas, enchiladas, burritos, tostadas, freshly made guacamole, and Mexican rice, all made from scratch using homemade Mexican recipes and only the freshest ingredients. Come and enjoy a meal at Camino Real with the great food, friendly service, and warm atmosphere of Old Mexico.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Welcome back. Tennessee's unemployment rate rose slightly in August to 8.5%, the 4th consecutive month there has been an increase. Labor and Workforce Development Commissioner Carla Davis says the increase is 1/10 of a percentage point more than the 8.4% for the previous month. The national unemployment rate was 8.1%. That's 2/10 of a percentage points lower than the July rate. In Tennessee, total non-farm employment decreased by 5,100 jobs from July to August. There were also declines in local governments, durable goods, manufacturing, trade, transportation, and utilities. There were increases in mining, logging, construction, accommodations, food services, and professional business services.
4th District Congressional Democratic candidate Eric Stewart says if voters elect him in November, he pledges not to seek a lobbying post in Washington for at least 10 years after leaving office. The Belvedere Democrat is challenging incumbent Republican Scott Desjardins to swear the same oath. The pledge was developed by Root Strikers, a national network of activists fighting what is called the corrupting influence of money on politics. Desjardins hasn't signed off, but has claimed he will not become a lobbyist after leaving the House. National Democrat Congressman Jim Cooper became the first sitting representative to sign the pledge in this election cycle last week and urged others to join him. Desjardins says he plans to limit his service to 12 years in Congress and would resume his Marion County medical practice after that. The district includes Warren, Franklin, and Grundy counties.
The Tullahoma Chamber of Commerce held their monthly coffee at American City Bank on Tuesday, where plans for this year's Christmas parade were discussed. Miss Tennessee Chandler Lawson will be the Grand Marshal. Also, our new Tullahoma magazine was previewed. John Gray brings us this report.
All these good-looking folks here. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here.
I think every time we see somebody
Look at that pair. There's a pair to draw to right there now if I've ever seen them.
Welcome, darling. How are you? Good to see you.
There's all kinds of folks here looking around. There's the Chamber of Commerce right there. Look at them. Yeah. Pretty people. Pretty people everywhere. Plenty of food. There's Billy Allen. There's the doc right there. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at there's Sweet Jan. What a wonderful face.
Kind of calmed me down a little bit.
Look at these guys.
A fair weather friend.
All right. Looking good. Looking good. Johnny boy.
How you doing?
Doing good. And you?
Doing great. Twisted things and... Thanks.
Mr. Crib Hop over
You did good job, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a real good job.
The stare thanks him.
Look at all these people at the Chamber of Commerce. Look at that bunch right there. Smile, everybody. You got to smile. Look at there. Powered by natural gas. So there's just all kinds of folks at the Chamber of Coffee here at American City Bank.
We spent quite a bit of money on this trip.
And this is the new cover for the Tullahoma magazine, which will be called Focus on Tullahoma. And it features Tullahoma's own Chandler Lawson, who is now Miss Tennessee. And also Chandler will be the Grand Marshal for this year's Christmas parade.
And we'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
The highest standard of integrity delivers stability and honor. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of integrity in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Life moves fast, but on the internet, it moves at super speed. Like the awesome video that was posted last night. Today it'll be shared, then adored, then parodied, then overexposed. And by tomorrow morning, rediscovered by a whole new generation of users.
Download faster, upload faster, stream faster, and experience life at the speed of internet with high-speed Charter Internet.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation.
It's gotta be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Citizens Tri-County Bank has offices in Tullahoma. And for your banking convenience, offices all across this region. At Citizens Tri-County Bank, we listen when you tell us what you want in banking. So at our beautiful new Tullahoma downtown office at 201 North Jackson Street, enjoy the kids' playroom, home-like fireplace sitting area, drive-up 24/7 ATM, ample parking, and lighted and camera-monitored drive-thrus. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need.
Welcome back. We have more from the recent Highland Rim Home Builders Political Forum. Tonight we have video from Jim Lewis, a South Pittsburgh Democrat who is running against Tullahoma Republican Janice Bowling for the right to represent the 16th Senatorial District.
Thanks to the home builders for putting this on. This is really nice. This is the first one that I have attended. It's nice to see this crowd out. My name's Jim Lewis. I live over in South Pittsburgh, Marion County. And I served in the state senate back in the 80s for 8 years. And a lot of people considered that my election in the 80s was a miracle. But It was a great time. It was a life-changing experience for me. I have a couple of ideas that I want to pass along to you. And Janice may be my state senator, or I may be hers. And I think she feels the same way that I do about it. When I was in the state legislature before, and I don't, all that's going on right now is not new, because we went through essentially the same kinds of questions back in the 80s. Education. Education was under the gun then. Think about where we should be in public education. Where do you want Tennessee to be? I'll tell you where I want Tennessee to be. I want Tennessee to lead the nation and lead the world in public education, because I believe it's that important. It's going to take commitment. It's going to take a long-term commitment. It's not just a tomorrow thing that is to make it happen. Healthcare. We had a healthcare problem back in 1980 and all the 80s. Lots of people didn't have healthcare coverage. I looked over the scene and I decided there was a way that we could do it. Here's my problem with what we're doing now. We all want private industry to do the very best they can, and private business. We hear, all this. Capitalism is the way to go. Everything ought to be rented out. There shouldn't be any government. It all should be run by private companies. Well, I don't agree with that philosophy, because I think there's a role for government. And one of the roles of government is that when private business won't do the job for the citizens of Tennessee, let me interject a little thing here. We talk about smaller government. Smaller government is not the answer. We want government the size adequate for its citizens. That's what we want. Not small, not large, but to do the job. It's time, in my opinion, for government to step in and do a part of that job. And just one little simple thing. And that's, if we allowed, by law, every citizen of the state of Tennessee to be eligible to purchase state employees' health care insurance. My theory is that we would create this huge pool, 1 million to 1.5 million people. We would drive costs down. People who own businesses now who cannot afford insurance might be able to afford that state employees' insurance. I think there's enough inventiveness and brain power in Tennessee, and people with just common sense solutions to everyday problems, that I would like to see us establish an Office of Ingenuity and Patents in every county in the state of Tennessee. It's a bureaucracy. Lord knows it'd be another bureaucracy. But at the same time, the object is to help the people who have ideas, to organize those ideas, and if there are ideas that would be amenable to the patenting process, to help those people through the process.
Stay tuned. More Newsleader on 6 is coming up straight ahead.
Mark, you've won just about everything there is to win in racing. What's next?
I'd like more people to know about ER Extra.
The emergency room at Harton Regional Medical Center?
I just want them to get the best care they can get.
That just gets me right here, Mark.
Maybe you'd like to pay them a visit.
ER Extra at Harton Regional Medical Center.
ER Extra. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Do you have jewelry that you'll never wear? How about a broken piece that's stashed deep into your jewelry box? Don't let your unused gold jewelry gather dust. Get the most out of its value today. Bring it in to Woodard's Diamond Showroom for cash or store credit. Walk away with the cash or put your credit towards a beautiful piece of jewelry you will actually wear. If you need a repair, we'll have it looking like new in no time at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
I'm here live on the scene at Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram with General Manager Trey McNabb. Trey, we just came from the Stan McNabb Chevrolet store where we covered an explosion.
You know I won't let my little brother give a better deal than I will. The 2012 model year-end blowout sale is going on now through October 6th. All 2012 models must go. No payments for 90 days. Over 100 vehicles in stock. 0% financing available. And remember, if anyone can, Trey can.
You can see it in his swagger. You can see it in his swagger. He a boss. You can see it in his swag. How we walk, how we talk.
A lot can change in 2 years, but not everything has to. With the Charter Price Guarantee, lock in low rates for 2 years, because sometimes it's nice to know what's on the road ahead.
Welcome back. The students at Robert E. Lee Elementary School in Tullahoma honored their CEO partners on Wednesday morning. Let's watch a portion of that program.
This is a special time each year where we get to pay tribute to our wonderful CEO partners. I'd like to first of all introduce these partners to you. From the Chamber of Commerce, we have our director Diane Gray and assistant Christy Hayes. Bank, Traders is one of our partners, and we have Nancy Fuller. Then with Harton Regional Medical Center, we have Stephanie Speaker. With Jacobs Technology, we have Melissa Murphy. For Morning Point Assisted Living, we have Marcia Massengill. Connection is Bill Toma or Angie Hill. With Kidsville News, we have Tom Shelton. And Excel Eye Care, we have Dr. Pedersen. At this time, Ms. Gilbert, our CEO representative, is going to tell us a little bit more about what our partners do for us and what we do for them.
So we're just going to tell you a few of the big things that they're involved in that you may not realize, but many times they will come and read to our students, they will come and eat with our students, but they also donate the Student of the Week signs. The other thing that they're involved in, Traders Bank comes and they have a bank the second Thursday of each month, and the students bring money. A class of the week, and we have ice cream that comes in. We have where our choir will go to Traders at Christmas, and Mr. Gregory does a wonderful job with that, helping for the students to sing and then to provide entertainment. Harton Regional Hospital provides our agendas. Boys and girls, all of you, raise your hand if you take agenda home and your parents read and put your information in it. And safety, and we do appreciate all of the different speakers that come in from all of our CEO partners. But these are just a few of the wonderful things that our CEO partners provide for us. And there's going to be many things this year. We're going to be doing things for them, and they do things for us as well. So let's give them a hand again.
And more Newsleader on 6 is coming up after these messages.
It is said that the eyes are the windows to the soul, and the Eye Care Center wants to make your eyes the best windows possible. The professionals at the Eye Care Center have been offering comprehensive eye care for over 30 years. From eye examinations to eye surgery, from children to seniors, we have the services you need. We pride ourselves on taking the time to fully understand our patients' wants and needs. Each patient is a unique situation and deserves our full attention and the latest treatment options. So call or stop by one of our 4 convenient locations and start seeing better today.
Our office used to look like this, but now with my paper-free office from R.J. Young, it's easy. We've made all of our files electronic and stored them in our virtual filing cabinet, which gave us tons of space. And Bob here, a big promotion. Melissa can pull files in minutes and spends hours on Facebook. And Kyle's confidential files stay confidential.
We're not totally paper-free, right?
My paper-free office from R.J. Young. It's that easy.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Serving you as a local firefighter. Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force. Serving Tullahoma. Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
Welcome back. The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a Labrador mix named Maddie, available for adoption. Maddie is approximately 11 years old, spayed, heartworm negative, and up to date on all of her vaccinations. Maddie is great with other pets and children. Remember, microchip identification is available to all dogs adopted for a $10 or greater donation to the shelter. For more details, contact Officer Mitchell at 454-9580. State law also requires a $25 deposit, refundable upon proof that the adopted pet has been neutered or spayed. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
And the Coffee County Humane Society's featured pet this week is Pip, a yellow mixed breed looking for a loving home. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. The hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society at Post Office Box 252, Manchester, Tennessee 37349, and their website is www.coffeehumane.org. We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
Hello, this is J.D. Oliver from the Smokehouse on Mount Eagle Mountain. Me and my sisters Nancy and Betsy would like to thank you all for your continued support. This year we're celebrating our 50-year anniversary at the Smokehouse. In conjunction with our 50-year celebration, we are bringing Music on the Mountain every Saturday night, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m., featuring the best of Nashville. We have had some wonderful singers, hit songwriters, and Nashville's rising stars have taken the stage. Come out this Saturday night and every Saturday night through the end of the year. Make it a date night or bring the whole family. Help us celebrate 50 years in the community. Music on the Mountain is free every Saturday night at Jim Oliver's Smokehouse.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer. I'd like to invite everybody out to the Smokehouse every Saturday night for great music and awesome food.
Thank you very much, y'all.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
Tullahoma Surgery Center is Tullahoma's newest and most complete surgical health care facility.
The center combines state-of-the-art surgical care with efficient, affordable, and community-based outpatient service. The staff is committed to providing the highest quality care in a warm, personalized setting. The goal is to deliver excellent care and make your visit a pleasant experience. Tullahoma Surgery Center, the area's premier surgery center dedicated to outpatient surgery.
Waiting around for things other people get right away just doesn't make much sense. Get high-speed charter internet and enjoy downloads way faster than DSL.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1941 at 92 degrees. Record low was in 1940 at 36 degrees. The average high on this day is 77 and the average low is 54. For tonight, look for partly cloudy weather with a low of around 61. Scattered thunderstorms in the forecast for Friday with a high of 81 and a low of 61, and cloudy weather expected for Saturday with a high of 73 and a low of 56. And Chip, don't want everybody to forget, lots of things going on this weekend. The 41A Music Festival for one in Tullahoma. Lots of football going on.
Tullahoma's homecoming.
Tullahoma's homecoming. They're taking on Franklin County, who comes in with a 4-1 record, and Tullahoma is 3-3. So
it's going to be a big game. And Coffee County travels to Warren County to take on the Pioneers Friday night. So
yeah,
listen to that on our media partner at 101.5 FM.
And in that Coffee County, Warren County game, both of those teams are looking for their first win.
First
is that
win,
correct?
yeah.
Is that correct? So that ought to be interesting.
Well, it ought to be a good game for Coffee County. Let's just say that.
Yeah. So. All right. Okay. That is our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great night.